I was tagged in the TMI tag by Paradise Love X, better known as Eileen to me, or the new community organizer for Reactor TV. I usually try to dodge videos like this because people start to ask a lot of questions, but I had already put a message out to my top McWallas anyway about some things that they might want to ask me or discuss during my next video. So I guess this is perfect timing. So without further rambling, there's a series of questions, you answer them and you move on. So here we go. Number one, what are you wearing? Nothing of excitement. I have on my gold limited edition bad boy hat from Big Bang's Bad Boy video. I have on my Reactor TV t-shirt, and I have on some jazz pants and some house shoes because I was cleaning. I should probably move these. Number two, ever been in love? Yes, I have. More than once. Not of recent. Number three, ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, two I'll put on the list. One from many years ago, and the most recent one took about 2.5 years, three to finally close up. Can we get to the next question? Next question, how tall are you? Not tall enough. I'm 5'4". And I seem to have a lot of friends who are either drastically shorter than me or drastically taller, so I'm smack dab in the middle. This natural lighting thing that the Just Light has me strung out on is just, this is probably gonna drive me nuts later on, I'm sure of it. Question number 5, how much do you weigh? None of your business. Moving on. Question number 6, do you have any tattoos? I do. I love tattoos. I'm not big on piercings, but I love tattoos. I have one on my ankle, one on my hip, one somewhere else, and one on my lower back. And I did not know that the lower back one was called a tramp stamp until after I got it. So clearly I had a level of naivety when it came into getting my very first tattoo. But that one is my zodiac sign, which is Taurus. Instead, the next question would be this: any piercings? Yes, I have 2, my earlobes. And I screamed bloody murder when I got them done. Haven't been big on piercings since. Let's see, OTP. Wow, I have so many. Last video I did, I said my big time OTP was Mark and Park Jin Young from GOT7. These days, I'm all about the Dope Brothers Kim. That would be Bobby and B.I. from Icon. I really like that shit. My favorite show right now is Divorce Lawyers, which is a Chinese drama, and it's very interesting. I recommend you check it out. Favorite bands. I love Linkin Park. I will always be a fan of Linkin Park. I like Dave Matthews Band. In terms of boy bands, I dig GOT7. That's not a shock to any of you out there. I really like Hot Shot. They're rookies. I've been talking a bit about them for a while. But actual people who play their instruments and whatnot, when it comes to Korean entertainment, I have to put CN Blue on there. FT Island is immediately behind them, but they're on the same label. Next question. Something I miss, an ironing board, because all my shirts are wrinkled right now. How old are you? Old enough. Many of you will be celebrating my birthday with me when I head to Toronto, so it's very exciting. But just to make it easy for all of y'all out there, virtually everyone who is in the Hallyu vlogger realm of fans, I'm your Oni or your Nuna anyway, so that works out well. I mentioned this already, but my zodiac sign is Taurus. My birthday is May 1st. Oh yeah. The next question is a quality I look for in a partner. I do not care what race, what nationality you are. That is null and void to me. If, however, you are an ambitious person, you are sincere about your passions, and you have a sense of humor, we could probably chat it up. My favorite quote comes from Denzel Washington. He was speaking to his children and he told them, do what you have to do so that you can do what you want to do. One of my favorite actors is Jessica Lange. She really killed it in all the American Horror Story things, and I'm glad she's done with the franchise. It would have fried out if she would have kept going. My favorite color, red. Oh, I love it. It's Very, very beautiful to me, and it evokes a lot of emotion. I even got something back there that's red. The next question is loud music or soft? It depends on the circumstances. I prefer my music to be loud and just banging. I like to literally feel the music pulsing through my body. But if I'm studying or if I'm writing and it needs to be something that's long-winded, I usually pace it with classical or soft music. Where do I go when I'm sad? Straight to my bed because I want to sleep. Case in point, when it was announced GOT7 will be in LA in May, the same time I'll be in Canada. After making the video I uploaded about it, I got up, turned everything off, and went straight to sleep. Next question is, how long does it take for you to shower? Not very long. I'm really big about water conservation, and it freaks me out if I'm in there much too long. You're lucky if I'm in there longer than 5 minutes. I do what needs to be done, and I get it done, and I'm out. Consequently, because of that, it does not take me long to get ready in the morning. It takes me about 10 minutes, maybe 15. If, however, I know I have to be somewhere extra presentable instead of my usual I couldn't care less look, then you might want to give me 20 or 30 minutes. Have I ever been in a physical fight? Yes. No need to elaborate about it. I'm a grown woman. Next question. Turn-ons? Intellect is a very attractive thing, especially if you know how to properly use words that aren't commonly used. That is everything. Turn off? Teeth that are just drastically messed up. There are too many things we can do these days to fix that. You can get braces, you can get Invisalign, you can get a retainer if you need to, you need to fix that. I had braces, I had very bad teeth, and at this point they're starting to shift in things again. So I will be investing in fixing that again, but Question 26, the reason I joined YouTube. I wanted a place to keep up with my insomnia. I mentioned this before in a previous video, but now the reason that I maintain a YouTube channel is because it gives me an outlet to be artistically creative and to express things that are of interest to me and find like-minded people. It's nothing better than that from all over the world. Y'all are the bomb. The next question is about fears. I am detrimentally afraid of reptiles as well as flooding, like intense water. Not about that life. Not at all. The last thing that made me cry, aside from hearing about GOT7, the last thing that made me cry was hearing about the things that are going on with people of color and how we are experiencing a multitude of police brutality and police murders. It's really heartbreaking and it's ridiculously unnecessary. It's time for an uprising, and I believe we are doing that. Revolution is on the way. Last time I said I love someone was probably 2 hours ago. I was speaking to one of my family members. I always let the people I care about know that I love them. I do my best to not hide that. In fact, all of you out there, I love y'all very much. Doesn't matter if I don't know you personally or not. You matter to me. And because you matter to me, I'm going to give you as much love as I can as possible. Oh, this is a good question. The meaning behind my YouTube name. A lot of people have a little difficulty actually saying my YouTube name. It is Multifacetedacg. And if you don't know what the name Multifaceted is, you should probably look it up. But it means you have various degrees of something. The reason I have that name is because I am multifaceted. I'm able to sing, I can dance, I write, I edit videos, I've done journalism, I've done acting, I can cook. There's a lot of things that I can do on and off camera that make me multifaceted, and the ACG are just my initials. That's simple enough, right? I am embarrassed to say that the last book I read, I cannot even remember because it's been that long. Currently, though, I am reading the Walking Dead fanfiction.com. I am engrossed in one of the stories is on there. So that's what I'm reading, but it's not a book. I need to get a book. It is important to read, people. The last show I watched was WWE SmackDown. The last person I spoke with, that would be my big sister, Jess, who is also a YouTuber, The Jess Life. The relationship between me and the last person I texted, that relationship, we've been friends, oh my God. We've been friends like 15 years. Ooh, give or take. My favorite food, pancakes. I love pancakes. I can honestly eat them every day. The next question is a place I want to visit. I want to go to Busan, South Korea so badly. Yes, I understand people want to go to Seoul and Incheon, and that's where all the excitement is and everything, but I want to go to the very end of the country so badly. I can't really explain why whatsoever. I don't have any logical reason to want to go as badly as I want to go, but I would like to go and live there for a while. On the flip side of that, the last place I was Target, which is right across the parking lot from my apartment. Prior to that, though, it was Austin because I was there for South by Southwest. I do get around domestically quite a bit. Do you have a crush? Yes. Does my crush know it? Yes. Has my crush done anything about it? Not really. Doesn't matter though, the knowledge is out there. Take with it what you will. Tapes off here! The next question is the last time you kissed someone. I can't even remember. I think it was January or February. It don't happen that much. Last time I was insulted, it's been a while. I don't play that. You're not gonna get under my skin like that. Next question. My favorite flavor of sweet, like salty chocolatey, like peanut butter and chocolate. The next question is what instruments you play. I can play the piano by ear, and literally that don't mean like this. I know some of y'all goofy out there and might think that's what I mean, but I can play the piano by ear and I can play the clarinet. It's been several years. I can play the guitar upside down because I'm a left-hand player, but I would not in any way say I have the dexterity to do a lot with any instrument. My favorite piece of jewelry, although I do not wear it very often, is a pendant from my late mother. She had a collection of starfish and seashells and things like that, and it's one that's encrusted in rhinestones and it's very pretty. It's one of my favorites. The last sport I played, wow. I don't recall because it's been that long. When I stopped playing sports, which was sometime in the mid-90s, it was because I started doing dance and theater far more often. I would assume the last sport that I played was soccer though. The last song I sang was EXO's Thunder. I was trying to get my D.O. on and it just, that is a singer. Do you hear me? My favorite chat up line? I really don't have one. Last time I hung out with anyone, last night, was with a couple of my buddies. And the last question, who should answer these questions next? I'll just leave a lovely list for you all. Right here. If you find your name, if you see your name, hop to it. Don't let me be the only one. You should be a part of this experience. I hope y'all enjoyed it. There will be another video a little bit later with the things that some of the Magwalas have passed along to me that they want me to discuss. Thanks for tagging me in this. This was fun. Bye, y'all.